You can start dead roll on that music. Annie, 9.
8.
Do it quick.
7, 6. No, I told her
4. I said
3. 2.
And does fade up. Open mic. Cute talent. Quiet. Ready VT 7 with CG2. Roll it and wipe it. Quiet. VT 8 with CG1. Change it, Katie. And roll it and wipe it. Cue 'em. Ready VT 7 clean. And we're going to dissolve into this. Roll it and dissolve. Ready camera 2 with CG1. Change it, Katie. CG2. CG2. And dissolve. Open mic and cue talent. Ready camera 3 with an effect shot. So M2.
I'm Ann Sparacco. That's first on Newswatch tonight.
And take it. We are in it. Good job, everyone. All right, this is a look down, look up. Amy, you know what to do.
Jury trial on Monday. Harrison is for trial for
ready, 1 straight, clean.
A last-minute decision, which is lawyers ultimately deemed more favorable.
Camera 1, can you zoom in and pan to the right a little bit?
Judge Richard Mott in Schoharie County Court will hear testimony and decide Harris's fate. He was found guilty in
Camera 1, can you zoom in?
2007 and 2009.
Tilt up.
Both convictions were overturned in a third trial last May due to a gridlocked jury. Harris will either be found guilty or not guilty of second-degree murder in the September 11, 2001 disappearance of his estranged wife, Michelle. Opening statements as well as trial testimony are scheduled to begin Thursday.
Look down and change it, Amy. Fantastic.
An Ithaca man racked up an additional 3 felony charges when police found 7 guns in his car last night. Ithaca police originally pulled over Corbin Way at West Seneca and Albany Streets with an active warrant for a harassment charge. They then detected a strong odor of marijuana and noticed a handgun in the driver's side door. With a search warrant, police found 7 guns, including semi-automatic and assault rifles, as well as hundreds of rounds of ammunition and cocaine. White is being held without bail in Tompkins County Jail until his next court appearance on Friday in Ithaca City Court.
And take it. Ready, CG1 with still store 2 underneath it. Fantastic, and we are going to wipe in between them.
Preventing TCAT services from operating at full capacity. The suggested cuts are scheduled to take place from May 22nd until August 20th. 2 public meetings
and wipe it in.
April 5th
Fantastic. And
library with additional
what Devorah said. Ready, M2.
For more information on the proposed bus route cuts and information session, visit tcatbus.com or call 607-277-7433.
Wipe it.
Governor Andrew Cuomo may reconsider
Perfect. Good job, everyone. Ready, 3 straight.
Minimum wage plan. The original goal was to reach $15 an hour by 2019 in New York City and 2021 in the rest of the state. Economists are concerned about a possible rise in unemployment with a rise in the minimum wage, but lawmakers say other areas of the state, such as Long Island and Westchester, may be able to reach $15 an hour sooner than New York City. Legislators across party lines are rushing to complete negotiations before the Thursday deadline for the state budget.
And take it. Switch it over.
Last week, an Ithaca police officer was awarded for her
involvement
in implementing body cameras
and switch it live.
Emily Varga is
thank
here
you.
to
Animate
tell
out.
Her interview with the sergeant. Emily.
Ready to animate.
And thank you. Yeah, yesterday
and animate her full. And key her.
And spoke with Sergeant Melissa Harmon.
And lose it.
Awarded the Kiwanis Club Frank G. Hammer Officer of the Month
award. VT8 with CG1. Change it, Katie.
Done in the past few months to help.
You can't hear.
Put in body cameras on working police officers.
Can you hear if I hold this now? I will hold it.
They drafted an idea.
All right, so Annie can't hear, so I'm holding the IFB on for her.
They decided to put body cameras on the suits of working police officers to record any confrontations or anything they're doing while they're out patrolling. I sat down with Sergeant Herman yesterday.
Get ready to roll it.
Feedback on how the body cameras are working.
And roll it and take it.
Well, it's both for the public
Animate out.
and for the officers' protection.
Give me time cues.
There's the climate of
25.
Officers and law enforcement is hard to escape. Everybody
20.
sees it. It's been in the
And we're
news.
coming back to the double box
And
full. Out. So you'll both be there, and Annie will be talking.
Used to investigate an crime
10,
that has happened.
9,
Whether it's an officer saying something happened or the
5,
public saying something happened.
4,
it can be. It's another tool to use to review
and take it.
And Emily, what was the initial reason Sergeant Harmon decided to implement these body cameras?
So Sergeant Harmon
and
told
bring
me
Emily
that
full.
She felt that
we're doing good on
climate,
time.
as she spoke about in the video, was really affecting police officers.
Do you want to ask that other question?
They felt that they wanted to
Okay, so
implement
no
it
other
because of
question.
public
Just
outcry.
Wrap.
The city of Ithaca was experiencing a lot of outcry from citizens within the area.
We are going back to a one straight.
Treated unfairly, or they weren't
Uh,
being spoken about
three
correctly.
straight.
They felt that if there was some
Full of
kind
her, yes.
way that we could actually see
Sorry,
what
Ann, you
went
have to
on
hear all
when
this.
police officers were working, that would help to show the actual truth. So Sergeant Harmon and the people she worked with felt that if they put body cameras
I'm looking at the time.
physically
And animate
on
out,
these police
fantastic.
officers, they'd be able to help show exactly what was going on when police officers were out patrolling on the streets.
Okay, thank you, Emily, for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
And bring her full. Hold it here.
Our very own
Good
Ithaca
job.
College has earned a spot
All right,
on the list
change
of 30
CG1,
ranked
Katie.
for entrepreneurship. Reporter
Oh,
Audrey
never mind.
Collins
That's
has all
right.
the
No,
details.
that's right. And roll it and take it.
Ithaca College is an ideal school for students
And
who are
lose
original
Audra's
and
key.
destined to be entrepreneurs. According
Change
to
it,
the
Katie.
ranking
Should
from
be David
website
Lane's key.
degree
Fantastic.
match.org.
We're going to a one straight after this, so you are all
Ithaca
set.
placed 16th in a list of 30 small schools for ESTP, or extroversion, sensing, thinking, and perceiving, based on the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Test. The ESTP personality type is often known as the entrepreneur and is characterized by sense of humor, perception,
Alright, sports
skills,
is getting it
and
ready,
excitement
Cam. Good,
for
good,
life.
good.
Here's what an educated student had to say about IC.
Yeah, unfortunately his hand is injured. And key him. And lose it. Change it, Katie.
Means to me that, like, you know, the sky's the limit for anyone that goes here.
Rita Bunatal, a communications
Wait for her to start
management
talking.
and design major, gives us insight on what inspired her to start her very own brand, Malika Apparel.
There were a few things
Take
that
it.
inspired me to start Malika
And lose it.
Apparel.
Good job.
It
Alright,
was
that's the
just
last
a
key in the
call
package. We're
to
going to a one straight, so get that clean.
or rediscover,
Good job.
Aspects of my identity.
And there's Vo for the next one, and that's in VT8. Good job. 8.
Continue like
Yes.
honestly,
Because we're in VT7 right now.
because what it is now.
That'd be
yeah,
weird
what
if we got it ready in
some
VT7 while we
kids
were
not continue
using VT7.
IC had one of the highest numbers of ESTP majors among the 30 schools ranked, many of which come from the School of Health and Sciences, Human Performance, and the School of Business. For Newswatch in Ithaca, I'm Audra.
And take it.
Ithaca High School's Code Red Robotics
All right,
qualified
and
for the
ready,
World
VT8
Championship
was-
competition
yep.
in St. Louis, but they need to raise as much as
Wait for him to finish this
$25,000 to
sentence.
get there.
And
The
roll
team
it
had a regional
and
competition on
take it.
Saturday in Rochester, where they also won the
And
prestigious
ready,
Engineering
3 straight.
Inspiration Award. This is part of the first robotics competition, an international tournament in which students have just
And this
6
is an
weeks to
intro
build
to the
robots
paint and
solve a
SIP
series of
package in
obstacles.
A20.
Code Red will join Trumansburg High School, which qualified for the championships at a regional competition in Troy.
And take it.
Artists mixed paint
Ready,
and
VT7
cocktails last night to
with
de-stress
CG1
and get creative.
Without a key,
Reporter
there's no
Alana Day
package
went
key for
down
this.
to Joe's restaurant to get the story.
And roll it and take it.
Art has always served as a creative outlet for
No, there was no
Stephanie
title
Soroka.
key in
After
the
a long day
rundown.
of work, Soroka said she reaches out to painting to de-stress. She says she couldn't have imagined a better birthday gift than a ticket to paint
It's
night.
because it's artsy. And take that key. And lose it. Change it, Katie. Caitlin.
Described as a
Pistas.
perfect cocktail of creativity
Event host.
and conversation according to its website, Paint Night provides supplies and
We're coming to a
access
one
painting.
effect shot.
Events are hosted at restaurants such as Joe's Restaurant, where
Perfect.
participants can order food and drink while painting. Graduate student Kathleen Pistalis is the only event host in Ithaca. As an undergraduate, she majored in studio art and said hosting paint night allows her to professionally do what she loves, painting.
And take it.
Every night that I'm here.
And lose it.
Express myself the way that I feel most comfortable. Artistic ability. I love challenging people.
So which one was right?
Hey, maybe have
She said Caitlin Pistalis, but we have.
She said Kathleen, but the way she wrote it,
Paint
it
night is
looked
just
like
one of the many
All right.
examples of artistic outlets that an increasing amount
We're
of
coming back to
American
one
adults are
effects.
seeking out to combat stress. For Newswatch in Ithaca, I'm Ahana Dave.
And take it.
The early spring makes the warmth and
And
sunshine
ready camera
satisfying,
2 with
but for nearly
CG1.
4 out of 10 people,
We're doing the
seasonal
coming
allergies
up.
make it difficult to enjoy the outdoors.
Can you hear
Pollen
me?
continues to spread across central New York.
Great, we're
and
coming to you
according
soon.
allergists, the tree allergy season has already begun. Johnson City doctor Asha Gupta specializes in allergy and immunology. She suggests
Master,
trying
get ready to
avoid
take us
allergens
out.
as much as possible. While there are many over-the-counter options,
Oh, you're always
Gupta
ready.
says consulting your doctor and possibly an allergist could be necessary for specific treatment.
And take it. Bring up a little bump. Ready ready M2 or M1. Change it, Amy. And take it.
Thanks, guys. Well,
Ready,
it's the first
ready, Cam?
really chilly and windy day we've seen in a while. But
Any way to bring up her mic a little bit?
coming into the weekend. However, there is a chance
Master,
for
get
snow.
ready to
I'll hit
take us
all of
out.
that in your 7-day forecast, and we're going to see what's coming up in sports with Matt.
And take it.
Coming up on
No
Newswatch
hands.
Sports,
Ready,
we
Black?
preview the upcoming
Master,
games
get ready to
for
take
men's
us
and
out
women's lacrosse
in
teams. And we will welcome in our March
10,
Madness expert,
9,
Garten, to
8,
preview all the
7,
NCAA
6,
action, all that and much more
5,
coming up on
4,
Newswatch Sports.
3, 2, 1. Fade to black. Master, take us out.
Growing up. That's the guy. That's the guy. Growing up.
It's alright. Luckily on air, we didn't see the wipe. Good job, Dustin. Alright, we're coming back on VT7 for the Vomania that is B Block. VT7, get ready with the reopen, and then we are going to do a 1 straight.
Emily left. Yeah. Fair
You
enough.
want me to tell you now?
She had her thing.
Are we going to do
No.
this?
1 minute.
I am
I look forward to them. 1 minute.
Now it's 1
I
minute.
love it.
Master controls all. That's the mentality.
Don't piss her off. She can not air.
She can just. What if we never came back from break? That would be sad. I'd be sad a little bit, but I would understand because I was here. The GoPro didn't work last time I tried to record the show, so
I have a GoPro.
no, but don't worry about it. This is
30 seconds.
just ignore it.
Okay.
All right, and we're ready to roll VT7, and we are coming back on a 1 straight. 1 tilt down a little bit, or actually sit up. Not like that.
10, 9, 8.
All right, get ready to roll VT7. Good job with that bump.
5, 4, 3.
And roll VT7, fade it in. Ready camera 1, clean. And dissolve. Open mic and cue
Welcome
talent.
back to Newswatch. Police in
Ready
Florida have
VT8
released
with
a video
CG1.
showing Donald Trump's campaign manager grabbing and shoving a reporter earlier this month.
And roll it.
Lewandowski is facing
And
battery charges
take it.
in relation to the incident with
And
Michelle
ready
Fields,
VT7
formerly of
with
Breitbart News
CG2.
Network. Fields has showed police bruises
Public
on
sector.
her left forearm that officials say, quote, indicate a grabbing type injury. Lewandowski has officially announced that he will plead not guilty at his hearing, which is scheduled for May 4th, and Donald Trump is backing his manager, saying Lewandowski should, quote, never settle that case.
And roll it and wipe it. Good
Public
job.
sector
Cue 'em.
unions saw a big
Change it,
victory in
Katie.
court
Change
today
it, Julia.
when The Supreme Court reached a second tie on a case dealing with union
We're in
fees.
B5,
decision
the
recently
Capitol
had the
building shooter.
1977 rule requiring half the
Next.
nation's public employees to pay a fair share fee to their unions. Since former Justice Antonin Scalia's death, the court has not made a majority ruling. It appeared the court was ready to rule in favor of the teachers before Scalia died. This decision comes 2 weeks after President Obama nominated Judge Merrick Garland to the Supreme Court.
And roll it and wipe it. Cue 'em.
The suspect who shot
Cue her,
brutally
sorry.
shot after he carried
Forgot
a weapon
they
into
were
the Capitol
reading it
building
back to back.
yesterday is now in
And then
critical
change it,
condition.
Katie. Change it.
66-year-old Larry
Yeah, good
Dawson
job.
triggered a lockdown when he set off the metal detectors, pulled out a deadly weapon, and assaulted a police officer. One female bystander suffered minor injuries from bullet shells in the incident. Dawson is also the man accused of a religious outburst on the floor of the House of Representatives last year when he claimed he was a prophet of God. Dawson is now charged with assaulting an officer.
And roll it and wipe it and cue.
The FBI successfully broke into the phone of one of the San Bernardino attackers, aided by an anonymous third party. This morning, law enforcement officials dropped the court order that would require Apple's assistance, and officials are not saying what they found on Syed Farouk's iPhone, but they were able to access
Good
all of its data.
pronunciation.
This is the latest in a back and forth between the FBI and Apple, whose court appearance last week was postponed when the unnamed third party came forward. Farouk and his wife killed 14 people in San Bernardino last December.
Roll it and wipe it and cue.
This morning, Egypt Civilization Authority confirmed that an Egypt air flight had
All right, we are going back to a tease. Ready, camera 2 with Newswatch weather. Good job. And then we have Gratis in 7. Master, you got like
later found
a minute.
To be fake. He forced a landing at the airport in Larnaca,
the sass
Cyprus,
is
where
so
he eventually
wonderful.
surrendered after an
I like it.
hours-long standoff.
Makes it interesting.
Officials say the hijacker appeared to be psychologically unstable, and it was not an act of terrorism. He demanded to speak to his ex-wife and wanted to give her a letter. Conflicting reports on how many passengers were on board, ranging from 55 to 81.
And
no one was injured.
Take it.
We're going to
Bring up some bump a little bit. Ready, VT7 clean. Master, get ready to take us out. And dissolve it in. Master, take us out in 10, 9. Get ready to fade to black.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And fade to black. Good job, everyone. Get Jen at the desk. Camera 1. Can I get...
Wrap it up after weather. I'll tell you.
Oh, I thought you meant the show.
Yeah, we're just going to end the show after weather.
No.
Camera 1, tilt down a little bit.
But we might do one quick question, but we're only under 10 seconds.
Camera 1, tilt
I'll tell
down.
you.
There's a sports interview, so it's better maybe to give them more time if you would like.
Just kidding. Just wrap it up after she gets back to the desk.
Since, you know what I mean? Since we can give them that time, if you're worried of it, might as well.
Yeah, because we're only 10 seconds under.
Yeah.
All right, so ready, VT7.
And whoever
No.
the floor manager is going to like have
No.
to give her time cues.
Oh, ending. No, we'll probably stay on 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Jake.
Are you not ready?
Yes, Alex can hear you.
But 30 seconds.
Good job, everyone. Nice with that
So
music.
I'll tell you when she has like a minute left. I'm going to need you to cue her and tell her that she's a minute left.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell her she has a minute and then I'll give you 30 too.
Say it right now. When you make movements, it's for a minute.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
And
3, 2,
roll VT7 and dissolve it in. Fade it in, sorry. And ready, camera 1 and dissolve. Open mic and cue
Welcome back to
talent.
Newswatch. We're joined now by ICTV's Jenna Harner. Jenna, a little bit
All right,
colder
ready,
out there today, a little
ready,
bit of
M1,
wind. Should we be
excuse me.
expecting that over the next couple of days?
Well, you shouldn't be expecting the wind
And
over
we're-
the next couple days. The chill, we might explain that. I'll get to that in
And
the 7-day
dissolve it
forecast.
in.
It has been a little chilly. Today was the
Good job.
chilliest day that we have seen in a very long time, probably since
Yeah,
the
get ready to
spring
key her
break
when we
here
see her.
on the South Hill. 34
And
degrees.
key her.
It's going to be clear and cool tonight, but that wind
And
chill,
lose
feels like
it.
20 degrees. Those winds, that high wind warning that we had yesterday, kind of still lingering in today. So don't worry about tomorrow. We'll get to that. Those winds will not be around, but still for tonight, expect it to be a little bit chilly, especially with that wind
Change
chill
it, Amy.
that has been in effect. Taking a look at the National Doppler radar, you can see this storm system over the Rockies.
Yeah,
that is what's going to
Doppler
be sweeping
with
in
an
our
A,
way
I believe.
very shortly, within the next 48 hours or so. That is going to be coming
No,
our way
Doppler
in the
has
next
an A in
couple
it.
days. You can stay dry for a little
And
bit
change it.
right now. However, national temperatures, you can see Buffalo is 43
And that's also
degrees
still not the
today,
Doppler
so
radar.
pretty,
It's okay.
pretty average for
She's
this
a
time of
fill-in
year,
weather
especially
person.
almost
It's
late
not-
in April. Albany at 46.
You did not call her
Down south, a little
meteorologist.
bit
That's
more
okay.
towards Washington, D.C., Maryland area. They were
It says,
almost
you
at
say,
60.
like, our
That's
very
a little
own
bit
or our
unusual,
weatherman,
but you can
weatherwoman,
see
but
these
it's just our very
temperatures
own.
in the Rockies with that storm system. That's what's going to be coming our way within the next
And
couple
change it.
of days or so. Regional radar, nothing happening here. Again, pretty dry. It's going to stay dry to tomorrow as well. And yesterday we saw a beautiful dry day. There's really nothing going on all across the board. You can see even up in the Great Lakes area, nothing really to be worried about quite yet for the next day or so.
And change it.
Moving forward to the current weather, you can see this low pressure system here. That is going to be sweeping in, like I said, it's that storm system over the Rockies that's going to be sweeping our way into this beautiful area of high pressure that
keep
we
the
have
mocking
been
to a
having
minimum.
for the past 24 hours or so. Not only is that going to bring
doing
a
good.
dip in the jet stream, it's going to bring some pretty cold temperatures, unfortunately. I know that's what nobody wants to hear, especially going into
Okay, tell her
the
she's
first
got
week
a
of
minute.
April, starting on Friday. but it is going to
And change
be
it.
a little bit colder. Your precipitation forecast over the next 48 hours or so. You can see we aren't going to get as much of it. We're going to get some rain.
One of the
Hold
sports
on to the
hosts,
7-day
so she's
forecast,
really
but
good at like
we're
the
gonna
calling
kinda
the
miss
games and
the
like just kind of
extent of
making
it
stuff up, talking.
That will
She's
turn
really
into
good on camera.
a
Change
little
it.
bit of snow. I'll mention that in just a second. But our pollen forecast pretty good right now. We're low. Nothing to worry about quite yet. Within the next couple weeks, it might spike a little bit due to the mild temperatures that we have
Change
had this winter. So tonight,
Both
22,
her
clear
and
and cold.
myself
It's
were
gonna
the
feel like
fill-in
22,
weather
so
people
that's
whenever
really
the
what's
meteorologist can't be
important. Winds
here.
are just going to be about 5 miles an hour out from the southwest.
Because
Tomorrow,
I have to
26
do
degrees
this.
when you wake up. So for the bus time,
They said I
and
asked.
to
They
work,
said no.
definitely grab
You
that
didn't
jacket.
ask, you
with
were
the
like,
scarf
who's
on.
gonna do it?
Again,
I'm
no
directing.
winds. The feel of lake
I don't know.
temperature
I
is
said I
going
want
to
to
be
do it
just
because
about
I don't need to
right.
change it.
Tomorrow during the day, 57.
She's doing good on time
Mostly
because we're
sunny.
going into the
Some
7-day
winds to worry about, but nothing
and change it.
big. Your 7-day forecast. This is what everybody has been wondering about. Today, beautiful.
All right, good job. And we are going
Tomorrow,
to
beautiful. Today was beautiful too. Thursday is
On
going to
one.
be a big washout, and then as we move to Friday, that's probably
On
going to be your best day of the week.
Yeah, you're just gonna
But
fade in the
Saturday,
Newswatch
no one
Sports
wants
key
to
when
hear
they
it.
talk.
Chance for snow. It's going to be late Saturday
Cool.
night, and it's going to be more
Amy
of a
asked
rain
her.
snow mix.
You know what I'm about to
Nothing's
ask
really
for.
expected to stick. Sunday is going to be
Yeah.
rainy and cold, and Monday and Tuesday again a little
Motion
bit
her to
far
go back
with
to the
rain
desk.
Get her back to the
forecast,
desk.
but it's going to be about 41 degrees. There is a chance for snow on Tuesday, but again, a little too far to tell. What we can tell is that this Saturday,
And
though,
dissolve
Saturday,
it back.
expect some snow. So, if you're tuning into the Syracuse game late Saturday night as they take on UNC, it's a good night to stay inside. It's a good night to stay in and wrap up on
Had to throw
Well, that's good. At least tomorrow
Had to
is
throw in
sunny,
some
but
sports.
we have to
And
take a break. When
fade
we
in the
come
key.
back, we'll have Matt's the guy with
And bring up
sports.
some
Stay
bump,
with us.
and Matt's get ready to take us out in 5, 4, 3, 2, and fade to black. Let's get sports in here. Good job, guys. 3 out of 4 blocks. We are ready to go.
She needed to move. She couldn't just stay at one spot.
Come on. Come on in. Yeah, just shut the door. All right, let's get him in.
Alright, if we're gonna cut a story, we're gonna cut this Matt Harvey story.
All right, then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut it. I'd rather you have more time. You change it, Amy.
Right here, right?
Yeah. No, he's 2. He should be.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Matt, can you hear me?
He's getting it in right now.
That's good.
Turn on Matt's mic, please.
What happened to his finger?
Turn on Matt's mic.
Sliced in a glass
Matt, can you
story.
hear me?
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell him we're cutting the, or what was that, 2?
Yeah, D2, B2.
Camera one's
Okay, we're cutting
Oh, what
Harvey
happened
for
to his
sure.
finger?
You hear that? Matt?
Amanda, camera one's in
Get him ready. Get him ready. Alex,
Can you
tell him to wrap
just
it
so
up.
you can hear me?
Okay, good.
30 seconds. Get Cam out of there. Matt, can you hear me? Keep his mic up. Matt, can you hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, if you can hear, then this is totally fine. We are cutting D11 Matt Harvey. We are cutting D11 Matt Harvey. Did you get that?
We're cutting Harvey?
Yeah, got it. All right, yes. Can you delete the D11 Matt Harvey? 7, 6. Are you good, Amy? And roll VT7, fade it in. Open mic, ready, camera 3, open mic, and dissolve it in. Cue talents. And take his key.
I'm your host, Matt Zigai. There was plenty of
And
action
lose
this past
it.
week,
And he
so
should be in the
let's get
double
right
box.
to it.
He's in the double.
The Final Four is set in the NCAA tournament as the Elite Eight concluded this past weekend. Oklahoma, Villanova, North Carolina, and
In
Syracuse
M2?
are the 4 teams left
No.
standing. And here to break it all
Take
down
camera
is
3.
our March Madness expert, Connor Weingarten.
And just take
Connor,
it.
Thank you for joining us.
Animate out. Good job. It's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
let's jump right into
It's
it,
okay,
Connor.
Destin.
Taking a look at the first matchup of the weekend, a pair of 2 seeds with Villanova facing Oklahoma, and Connor, Buddy Hield, the Sooners star. He's been on fire this tournament, dropping 30-plus in the past 2 rounds. What does Villanova have to do to neutralize him?
Well, truth be told,
Wait
there's
for
no
it.
stopping Buddy Hield. He's
And
averaged
bring him
close to
full.
30 points a game.
And key
What
him,
they're gonna have to do
CG1.
is They're going to show him different looks. They threw a zone
And
at
lose
Kansas
it.
last week.
Do you want to play the
that held them
vote
to
at
only
a
59
specific
points.
time,
So
or
look for them
we
to throw
can
some
just
double
take it
teams
through
at
that.
him. And on the other
all right, ready
end,
to roll
guards like
VT8
Brunson and Chris Jenkins
and roll
Mark Diacono
VT8
to drive
and
on
wipe
field
it
and maybe
in.
get him in foul trouble.
We are over
You can't
29
stop him,
seconds,
like I said,
so.
but slowing him down is
Oh yeah,
definitely
that's right. We're already
possible.
cutting that story.
Well,
And
Connor, with all that being said, give me your
Just leave it
prediction
on
as to
here.
who you think will advance to the title game in Houston.
Well, every time you look at Buddy Hield, you think one of these games he's going to have an off night, and it just hasn't
And
happened.
let's
I think
wipe
it's
it
usually
back.
a game where it's going to happen. Villanova's great on the defensive
Thank you,
end.
Devora.
I think their guard depth is really there. and the supporting
How many
cast for
questions does
Oklahoma
he have?
just isn't going to be enough
He has
to
like
put them
6,
over
so
the
there's a
top.
minute left in this.
Okay, animate out.
Moving to the other game, the one that all Central New Yorkers will care about, Syracuse versus North Carolina. It's been a magical run for the Orange. What do they
No,
need
we've
to
got
do to
time
keep
because
it
we're
going?
cutting D11, so we already made up the time, and there's 44 seconds left in this story.
Put pressure on the North Carolina guards, but the
And bring it
UNC
full.
bigs are going to be tough to deal with, and Syracuse is going to have to amp up that pressure on defense
Matt
to keep them off the board.
And animate out.
Now, Connor, Carolina has a huge size advantage down
Is this the
low.
last
Do
question?
you think the Orange will be able to stop Carolina's bigs?
Because we
Well,
only have
similar
20
to Buddy Hield,
seconds.
they've
Bring
just
it
been
full.
so dominant
Last
that
question.
you can't stop them, and particularly
Thumbs
when
up if
Syracuse
you
is
got
gonna play a
that.
2-3
Last
zone,
question.
It's very difficult
Wrap
to
it up.
rebound out of that. So they're going to give up a lot of offensive rebounds. It's going to happen, but where they're going to have to stop them is in transition, and
Yep.
guys like Bryce Johnson, they're going to have to keep them in check.
And bring it full.
Connor, unfortunately, that is all the time that we have this evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
Wait for it.
All right.
And bring it full. And she's there. Change it,
After
Amy.
losing 2 of their first 3 games to begin the season, the Ithaca College women's lacrosse team has
Good.
caught fire.
All right,
The Bombers
ready
have won
to
4 straight
bring in
games,
the
and they will
board.
look to
So
push their win streak
501
to 5 on
500.
Thursday when they play host to SUNY Geneseo.
And wipe it. Go.
Bombers
Bring
have
up
had
some bump a
trouble
little
with the
bit,
Knights of
and then you
late
can
as
go
they
back
have
to
lost 2
3.
of the 3 previous meetings with SUNY
Clean,
Geneseo.
so you don't need the double
Senior
box
midfielder
anymore.
Riley Marion will be a key factor in this game as she leads Ithaca with 23 goals. Defensively, the Bombers will have to be sharp if they want to shut down SUNY Geneseo's balanced offensive attack led by Aaron Cregan and Aaron Down. Game time is set for 7 p.m. on Thursday from Higgins Field.
And wipe it out. Get ready to
After a
bring
disappointing loss to RPI on the 5th of March, the Ithaca
501,
College men's lacrosse team has
fantastic.
responded by winning their past 5 games. The Bombers are currently the #1 vote getter outside of the AP Top 20, and a victory against arch rival Cortland tomorrow evening may push them into the national rankings.
good times. Roll and wipe it. Sorry, this
The
isn't
last
go.
time the Bombers
I don't
beat
know what
the
I was
Red
saying.
Dragons was in 2009.
All right, and
if
we are
Ithaca wants to break that drought,
Change it,
sophomore
Amy.
Jake Cotton will need to be on his game.
Good, this is
Not
Cornell
only does
baseball.
Cotton lead Ithaca in goals, assists, and points, he is second in the Empire 8 Conference in both points and assists. Scott
All right.
Syndham is also
Then
having
we've
an
got a
incredible
few
season
readers,
for the
then one
Bombers
more
as he
board,
leads
and
the
that's the
Empire 8
last
with a
of D block.
3.97 goals against average.
And wipe it back.
The Cornell Big Red men's baseball team is in Winter Park, Florida for a 2-game series with
Thank you,
Raleigh
Master.
College. Cornell will look to get back in the winning column as earlier this week they were swept in a 3-game
Floating it
series
takes it out
by
of
the
the time,
University
so
of
we're
Central Florida.
okay on time.
Tonight's game has been postponed, so tomorrow
Not
both
if you
teams
don't
will
do
engage
weather
in a
recap.
doubleheader.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Change it, Amy.
The Cornell Big Red women's softball team recorded their first 2-game winning streak of the season today with a doubleheader sweep of George Washington University. The Big Red won a
We're
game
gonna wrap
one
after
game
the
one by a
kicker.
score of 9-7, and they followed it up with a 7-6 win in game 2. Cornell now sits at 3-11 on the young season.
And change it, Amy.
The United States men's national soccer team is on
Good.
the verge of not qualifying for the 2018 FIFA World Cup for the first time since 1986. After losing 2-0 to Guatemala for the first time in 21 games on Friday evening, the Americans are facing a must-win situation tonight in the second leg against the Guatemalans.
And
Thanks to a Clint
wipe it
Jensen goal,
in.
the Americans lead by
Bring
a
up
score
some
of
bump a little bit,
1-0.
and then we are
In the first
wrapping
match
after
between
this.
these 2 teams, Guatemala got off to a blazing start. Rafael Morales headed home the John Marquez corner kick in the 7th minute to give the Guatemalans the lead. And Guatemala would continue to put on the pressure as they doubled their lead
Down,
just 8 minutes
down.
later off of a goal
There you
from
are, he's
Carlos
there.
Ruiz.
Hold.
The United States
There it
couldn't
is.
get anything going all game long, and Guatemala was able to hold on for the 2-0 victory.
And wipe it back.
That's all the
Thank
time we
you.
have on Newswatch
All right,
Sports
camera
this
1,
evening.
zoom out
And
to get all
Tom,
4.
Back to you.
Zoom out to get all 4, and take it. On
Thanks so
1.
much, Matt.
On
Well,
1.
America's leaders have hatched America's birds.
And ready
And the
VT7.
named Mr. President
And
and
roll
First
it,
Lady had their
and
Eagles DC2
take it.
and DC3 a little over
Camera
a week
1,
ago.
zoom. Yes.
Those aren't their official
And
names,
zoom in.
and now at the National Arboretum, who will care for
And
the birds, now they're taking public
take it
suggestions
back.
for the official names.
You can submit a name
And
on Twitter, Instagram,
bring
or
in
Facebook
keys.
by using the hashtags hashtag
Nope,
DC
nope.
Camp or hashtag
Ready to
Name
wrap.
the Nestle.
And
But
change.
the birds' genders are
Change.
unknown, so they are asking for
Change.
gender-neutral names, which will be
Change.
announced on April 26th.
Change.
Well, that's all the time we have
Change.
for Newswatch. Tonight. Remember,
Change.
Tuesday, Thursday,
Change.
Sunday at 7:30.
Hold
right
it
here on
here.
ICTV.org. Have a great night.
And bring bump full. Master, take us out. Yeah. Master, right?